Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Compromise. We have,
Darchie Anderson.
and I am India Anderson, and we are a married couple. And we wanted to start a podcast because, Darcy, go ahead and explain.
Well, yeah. So the reason I wanted to start the podcast because I talked to my friend Warren. That's one of my best friends in the whole. Shout out to Warren out there, man. So that's my boy. But yeah, basically, me and Warren was talking one day, and we talk a lot about communication. So we want like a universal like communication just around. So talking to your friends, talking to your family, talking to your loved ones, talking to coworkers, kids. If you have like communication issues with your kids, we want you to be able to like come to an open space and understand that we all have communication issues. So that's why we wanted to call it The Compromise, aka
Meet me halfway.
Meet Me Halfway. We like that. So basically, I'm gonna just give the floor to India. Just let her describe like who she is and just give her like, full blown thing. So
Oh, okay.
this beautiful lady here, just tell us about yourself a little bit.
Well, I'm from Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, to be specific. And I don't know what else to say
She nervous?
about myself. I have a business called Immerse Fashion, and we also have a photography business. So right now we're on this journey of entrepreneurship. So we have to learn how to communicate, along with we'll be married 2 years in February. So we had to communicate as a married couple and as business partners, which was not easy. So I feel like this podcast will help others that may have similar situations like us. So I'm very excited to do the podcast. But a little bit more about me. I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year. Oh yes, this is January 1st, 2022. So yes, we're starting off with a bang, something new. And I can't think of anything else about myself, so I'm gonna let you take the floor.
All right, I guess I'm gotta say something about myself here. So trying to be interesting. My name is Darchie. That's already off top. That's probably the best thing you've heard today. No,
Well,
just
my
kidding.
name India is kind of, interesting too.
No, your name's beautiful, honey.
Yeah, I get a lot of
It's
compliments at work.
amazing, just like your face.
Thank you.
So yes, so no, I'm just joking though. I'm a jokester. So my name is Darchie though. So a lot of people ask me all the time, "Oh, Darchie, what is Darchie?" I don't know what it means, so don't ask me. But I love you all. But definitely, I come from Shreveport, Louisiana. I met her here in Dallas, Texas. We met at the club.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, we
Please
met
do
at that club, didn't it? But yeah, met this beautiful young lady. When we met, we knew right away that hey, this is it. Like
We did.
we knew like hey, we communicated. And she knew she was when I first met her. It was just like meeting her I met her family. I met her grandma probably like the second time I saw her. Like I'm like,
Okay.
man, I gotta meet your grandma. That was how people take you home to see your parents.
Yeah.
I met her grandparent. Like, hey, beautiful lady.
He came over for Thanksgiving, so things escalated very fast in our relationship.
Yes, definitely. I didn't even take my jacket off, guys. I was sweating. Man, I was probably.
So that's even an example of our relationship. Like you were very communicative. You were like the most communicative guy that I've met. So that's why it went so well with us.
Oh, yeah.
Just a pointer.
I told her when I got to use the bathroom, guys. I'm trying to tell you. But yes,
No.
it's a beautiful thing. But no, I definitely when we first met, it was a lot of communication. It was definitely I had to say some things like, hey, like I got over this person, or it was hard time getting over people. It was like I was letting her know like, hey, I had a hard time with like this and had a hard time with that. This is my family. Like I don't get to see my family. I don't get to see my friends a lot and stuff like that. And I was like, this is how I feel. Sometimes I feel depressed. And I was letting her know like everything. So that was.
He shared everything.
Hey, you.
I knew what I was getting myself into.
Man, it can get rough, but definitely that's how I kind of just want to like have other people experience just kind of like my experience here, just like me communicating with her, having open communication and stuff like that, because I had people around me that was telling me, hey, you shouldn't tell her that much. You should hide stuff. You shouldn't say stuff. You shouldn't say certain things when you're in a relationship. And I was like, well, why? You know, like, what's the social norm? Or what, like, why do you tell people not to do certain things or not to do it this way or not to do that way? And then I've learned on this journey, speaking about my, you know, my friend, Warren. Shout out to him. Shout out to Warren. That's my boy. And Kylan. Shout out to Kylan, you know. And Phoenicia. Definitely want to shout out to everybody that's, hey, help me along this journey of communication. You know, I love y'all. Y'all are my people. Carrington. Shout out. Boom, boom. Yeah, I got a lot of people shout out. My brothers and stuff like that too, you know. I gotta shout them out.
It's not a shout out moment.
Okay, sorry guys. Okay. But basically communicating with like all those different type of people just through my life, it helped me understand that people are like they're themselves. Like how they experience certain things in life and how they do certain things in life. Like I may not do that certain thing, I may not do the same thing. But like, one thing I say, or a saying that I say is like, what works best for them may work for them. You know, it may not work for everybody. So that's kind of like a little background story of just like me. I talk to my friends like all the time. Like if I don't call one of my friends, I'm calling the other friend. If I don't call the other friend, I'm calling the other friend because I need that communication. I need somebody to like talk me through my days. I need somebody to like help me like understand like, hey, am I tripping? Am I doing something wrong? Did I cuss her out for no reason? Like, and they'd be like, yeah, bro, you cuss her out for no reason. And I'd be like, oops. But yeah, so that's definitely having people around me that just give me that communication from different aspects, different parts of the world, different like areas. Cause I got friends that I play video games with that, New York and stuff. I got friends that hit me up from Florida, and like I got people all around. They just be like,
He's a
hey,
gamer.
Yeah, I'm a video gamer. So yeah, so that'll be the next thing that y'all see. But yeah.
And on another note with that, you know, sharing and having friends to talk to, use discernment, you know, just use discernment. And you say that a lot too, because you get so many perspectives when you're communicating with different people, different friends. Have discernment on what you take and use in your life, right? Or do you say that?
Yeah, no, for real, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, is that something that motivated you to like, you know, start this journey with me, this podcast? Just
well, I mean,
communication.
I'm a ride or die, basically. So he got me on this journey, so I'm here. I'm down to share my thoughts. I feel like it's enough room for everybody to share their point of view. And then we're gonna have like guests as well.
Oh yeah.
Come on the show so we can get more than, you know, two perspectives. So
we want everybody's perspective. That's what we just. And then there's so many different people out here. Like I got friends that are managers. I got friends that are like in accounting. Friends that are engineers. Like I got friends that make cupcakes. You know, like that's a beauty of like friendships and knowing people. I got friends that consultors. You know, like they do consulting and stuff like that. I got brothers that's in construction and stuff. So there's a lot of different people and a lot of different personalities out there that we just try to learn and understand. I think a lot of times like we as people, like we try to make people be who we are, but we have to understand who they are as a person. You have to love them
for who they are. Yes.
So meet me halfway is like the perfect definition of just like understanding people. Like, hey, like, or meet me where I'm at. You know, like, hey, I'm here. This is who I am. Like, I definitely want people to understand. Like, hey, I'm trying to learn, and that just shows like. And this is another reason I kind of wanted to create it, and I was going to do it by myself, and I was like, yeah, like, you know, because me and India trying to like learn communication with us together. So that's a beautiful thing that we come here and like I gotta do like I'm doing better now, but gotta let her talk. You know, I'm a talker.
Yes,
I talk all day. I talk.
He's a talker.
Talkity talk.
But hey, in another episode we can kind of share our story.
Yeah, she gonna be getting on me. So he's a talker. Ooh, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I be talking. But yeah, for sure. So yeah, we'll definitely bring y'all along this journey. So, you know, I want to get better with communicating with her because she's my beautiful wife. Like she said, 2 years. That's a beautiful thing. So we here. We're gonna let y'all know, like, and try to be transparent. I think that's another thing that I can say, like, really quick. I was trying to say high level things or just try to keep it on the surface and not get too deep into like, oh, this is what we're gonna talk about on episode 34. Like, no, it's transparency. You know, like. We want to be transparent with y'all and want to just let y'all know like certain things I'm not gonna tell you every rash I had in my life, but you know, I'm gonna tell you some things about myself. And so it's gonna be beautiful. So
Yeah.
hopefully y'all get to like love this and love who we are, love that we're real, we're raw, we're transparent, and we're here for the fight.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's do our little handshake and call it a day. You know.